Nathan Zegura here in the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, where the Browns fall 24-6 to the St. Louis Rams. And when you go back, the tale of this game will be one thing: too many costly mistakes. Right out of the gate, Taylor Gabriel fumbled. It was recovered by the Rams for a touchdown. Then they had a sack fumble, and it was 10-0 Rams on 2 turnovers by the Cleveland Browns early. Overall, the Browns ended up actually outgaining the Rams. They had 368 yards on the day. The quarterbacks, Josh McCown, who was knocked out of this game with a shoulder injury, and Johnny Manziel were combined 30 of 37 for 297 yards. But the Browns had 4 fumbles on the day. They were sacked 4 times, and they had 11 penalties against, including a couple that kept St. Louis Rams drives going and a couple that stopped Browns drives. A costly holding penalty certainly comes to mind. All in all, this was a physical, violent St. Louis Rams defense that roughed the Browns up, causing those 4 turnovers, and the Browns could not overcome their mistakes in this one. We had talked about stopping the run. That was something that they had to do. Well, the Rams ran for 158 yards. Todd Gurley averaging nearly 7 yards a carry, running for more than 120 himself, and 2 touchdowns today against the Browns. This team going forward will have to figure out a way to stop the run, with Arizona, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh coming up the next 3. If they can't do that, they will not be able to right the ship, and it's something they may have to do without Josh McCown. I mentioned knocked out of this game with a shoulder injury. Johnny Manziel finishing it on the final drive. He could get the start next week against the Arizona Cardinals. For the Browns, simple. Too many mistakes. 11 penalties to 4 turnovers. They couldn't overcome it. They couldn't get into the end zone against this ferocious Rams defense that was as fast, as physical, and as violent as I have seen in the National Football League. The Browns are going to have to kind of lick their wounds, get it turned around, and get ready when another NFC West foe, the Arizona Cardinals, come to town next Sunday. But from St. Louis, it was a day where the Browns could not get out of their own way and ultimately fell 24-6 to the Rams.